Good morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku Was Dark Shrouder, or Snyder, or however you pronounce his name. So, yeah, and I don't recommend the anime movie thing. Because it's only meant for like adults and grown-ups things. So, let's begin with a couple things. First, Zuko's alternate ego, like evil Zuko, or Dark Zuko, or I like to call him Darkness, Dark Scorpion, was let's say 100 years ago. No. The war has started. Or no, 15 years ago, the war started. But 100 years ago, he had a girl, like, not a girlfriend, but his sister, was looks like Momo, but with green hair. Basically, in my kind of like in my video of what a Momo fell in love thing. Yeah, this one. And so, yeah, and she was called Light. And so, yeah. And darkness that Zuko cares more about his friends, his family. Or his friends, and yeah, he treats the entire kingdom and as his own family. But Zuko, or darkness, saw there was a lot of attacks. So then 15 years ago, it started a war as Darkness Zuko, that's his full name, Darkness Zuko, had to take the war route as he walks towards and he killed every soldier. It was in the or not dinosaurs. It was in ancient times, like as so now until he met So his power was corrupting his mind as he turned to his sister. He was holding himself home as he tells his sister to kill him. Or he actually pulled out the sword and stabbed him in the chest. And he died. Then, a couple years later, Zuko was born. Happily. As, of course, this is the light Zuko, like happy one. As he usually writes, and the ones that you saw in the intro, those squiggles, I was trying not to do ancient text thing, like the Egyptian pyramids thing. But he wrote his own language on the wall right behind two monster doors. And when he got older, like 4 years old, with his now sister, Zumi, and if you're wondering about what happened to Darkness Zuku's sister, this one, well, she actually self-revived herself. Basically reincarnated into a younger version of herself. To make herself be immortal. So Zuko was basically, and Zumi went and to the doctors, and they both had quirks, but the doctor doesn't want to. But he knows that so they told Zuko that he can't become a hero. And then the Zumi will become a hero. So yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking. So he says, all right. And so then now the 15 or it's a time skip. So yeah, 15 they go into UA team, and Zuko got class 1B because he didn't do good on robots, and so yeah, he got put in class 1B. And it's the like a pro that UA didn't realize that Zuko was reincarnation of the darkness. They all known him as Darkness or Dark Knight. So yeah. But his sister got a lot of points. So yeah. And Zuko was like, but I am gonna change some of these stories around too. Like, Zuko was basically class 1B and 1A. I'm skipping the ball throw and the heroes versus villains, but the USJ happened, and then the Zuko used as he was just sitting there writing out like everything, and as Warp Guy noticed him as he feels this weird aura from Zuko that never got popped into his head. As he tells Shirakisan that something feels off about that kid over there, as he points to Zuko Midoriya. What's so special about this kid that you've been talking about? Well, I think he has something to do with the ancient ones that... And that was the number 2 thing. The Darkness Zuko was the first symbol of peace, or first symbol of evil thing. You thought All for One was the symbol of evil in this story? Nah, bruh. Nah. It was Darkness Zuko was a symbol of evil. As he wrote down, like, he wrote like the same thing as pyroglyphs things. Yeah. He wrote every word and dated as, yeah. As he could understand it, that no one in the world can even understand it. So, yeah. Then Zuko, or actually the Nomu, Nomu looks over at Zuko, walks over to him. Some of you are probably thinking, wait, so he's gonna, like, probably Nomu will kill Zuko. But when he gets up, puts his book away, as he looks up, as the Nomu sees his eyes turned, like, from green to red, as a demonic voice says, "You interrupted my book. I was trying to draw, but now die, creature, forever." As he put his hand, like, he obliterated it as he sat back down, drew the words, as Kirigiri looks at him with well, yeah. So Zuko was basically as they're, like, terrified of what happened to that Nomu creature. As they see the lower half of the monsters, like, yeah. So, yeah. Even Ink or Zumi was even, and were scared of her own brother. Because, so, now I'm skipping the rest. So, yeah. So now the Sports Festival. Let me get to the Todoroki versus Zuko part. So, as he wrote down the words, as he can tell that as he dates it as, like, whatever. So, ready? As he, like, this won't take long. As Zuko runs up and hits Todoroki with such force, Todoroki slams out of a ring faster than anyone. As he says, well, told you. As Zuko wasn't messing around when he wants to read his book, then he gets to. Yeah. As he as All Might could feel like some aura radiating off of Zuko's. Of course, Zuko was like, huh, guess that didn't take long, it hasn't it? As he was in control. So All Might could sense the aura of the oldest ancient monster creature, where as All for One even sensed it, like this the true symbol of evil has came back. I'm happy. I am very happy. As the doctor says, why are you so happy, Bowie? It's simple. See, what admired me to become a supervillain was this guy called, remember the story of the darkness that almost destroyed the entire human race, but he had a human heart that survived? Yes, I do remember that. Hint. 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 As All for One says, imagine if having to see that power in action. I can't wait. So yeah, Zuko was basically was happy as a clam. But he wrote every word. But some of you might not know what do I mean by, or what is the All for One and the doctor read in the old text. It's a story, I'll tell you. Okay? So, once was a kingdom. I don't know what the kingdom's name is, but I'll just say the Gracia, or grass. Hence, ass. Grass. So, yeah. Or Castle of Chaos. That's so Zuko's is, or Darkness Zuko, who has a full name of Darkness Zuko Chaos. They have, it's a royal family. And they can conjure like hurricanes, everything. They are the most powerfulest ones that can basically destroy everything. So All for One wants that power to destroy his enemies. So he only there's remember there's two sides of a same coin thing, like two inside of one body, like two spirits in same body. Well, Zuko or Light Zuko, that's what his mother calls him, Light or Zuko Midoriya. Um uh, Sorry. So Zuko was basically so, and after the sports festival thing, or actually Zuko. So yeah, Zuko was basically a so Zuko or Light Zuko Midoriya or Zuko Midoriya could read the hieroglyphs thing that he created. So yeah, and he's part of two families, or no, his both spirits connect them to the Midoriya family and Chaos family. So yeah, and Zuko actually, like, when he did a haymaker, her, it sent shockwaves through the entire person's body, or made him go into a coma. And Zuko, or all of the, like, his attacks and, like, defense is hooked up to his emotions. So if he gets too angry, then the person that he hits will, sorry, only lasts until, like, he calms down. So he, like, walks away, or the, like, pro heroes told him if they don't own, or if he doesn't tell them or go apologize, he'll be banned from school forever for the entire school years. As all right, so yeah, so Zumi was as he's as Todoroki was in shock that's never been, like, yeah. Zuko was basically went home, and his sister was like did an internship thing. So, and Zuko was basically banned from school, and yeah, Zuko or the pro heroes shouldn't have done that. You're releasing the ancient stone guy. As Nezu, of course, Midnight, or actually All Might, in his bowed down form, was there as he hears, I get a bad, or actually, Nezu says, I'm getting a bad feeling about this. As All Might's like, what do you mean, Nezu? Well, do you think it's odd where he just easily gave up of becoming a hero? Something is not making any sense. As one of the other pro heroes, here, let's go to it, shall we? No, not there. I'll just use one of the pro heroes or actually from his agency was an Endeavor. As he was reading, as he was like, okay, ancient in here. As when he looked and it said Zuko, it said like that darkness creature or that darkness warrior or darkness creature is darkness Zuko Madur or dark I can't even. So darkness Zuko chaos as Endeavor is as he remembers Zuko says, well, as his agency's worried about him, like, are you doing okay? I'm fine. It's the as he closes the book, puts it back, as he turns, as he like goes around, as Todoroki has a suspicion whether, yeah, because as during the night shift thing, Todoroki wanted to ask asked Endeavor. So Endeavor ignored him because he knows that Zuko's is second personality, number 2. And there was this ancient thing. So, and the pro hero, or like the sidekick to a pro hero, told Zuko or no, the sidekick to like pro hero went and told Nezu that what he found in the book. As he says, let's see. I see. Zuko or Dark Zuko. As All Might and him couldn't believe that Zuko, Midoriya, and Darkness Zuko was the same person. As he says, or he asked his mom if he do you want to go? There's a place that I remember having dreams about. Okay, sweetie, let's go. As they pack up and they go to where it is, as they found the ancient tablet, or no, ancient door. The explorers got to there, and they were trying to look for hours. No, like, levers, no, nothing. As he says, can I give it a shot? As one of them had a Tenya's haste thing, says, sure, kid. And then as he goes in, as he used, or he placed his hand on it, as he, like, under his breath, he says, as open says me, release. As Zuko, or the monster eyes, opened and looked, as this dark aura as the doors opened as he walks in, and as they were like, wait, what? How did this kid open the door like that? As because that monster door or can sense like 2 different waves things. So as he walks in, As they look around and they see armies of stone people. Well, as he walks further, as he sees himself, just like statue of himself in that pose, as the darkness Zuko says, I look good in the port or in the as a statue. But I'm not thinking about turning myself into a statue, no thank you. As he wrote, as exologically thing, one of them wanted to ask Zuko, alright, as there's nothing here. As Zuko puts his hand on it, as he read the entire thing, and as everyone turns or they were walking away, but they hear him talking, as Inko was like, come on, sweetie, and then into, what? How did you read all of it? As it says, only way to go and get my treasure is by completing the entire 4 challenges. If you complete all 4, then you get your treasure. But if you pass the 5th test, then you will get you will get my power. As he, how did you, as he reads the entire thing, but when as he turns to look and told his friends, or told them that if they want his treasure, or if they want his gold, or it has treasure, as they ancient artifacts things, as this is the way. As Inko noticed that Zuko can read that language, as when it started, this must be the strength, as everyone feels like the light. As he turns What's wrong? It feels like my body's like shredded down. As he turns, as he looks at the hieroglyph, as he tells them that this is no quirk zone. As it only affects your quirk, not your entire body. Oh, okay. It's assigned to like basically see your physical strength, not your quirk strength. But they didn't tell them that about the sixth of the final one. The sixth of the final one is Fountain of Youth, but and he knew that there was a seventh one to go see his sister. So grab a weapon and be prepared, okay? And so as they asked, like, how did you know about the as and that's a like robot thing, ancient gear. In order to pass this test, you had to use your swords, spears, anything aimed at Achilles' heel. As Zuko, and they're like, okay, and just try to survive. As Zuko dodges and he hits the Achilles' heel, and it stops moving and it goes back to where it was. One is done. As they have done it for 3 more. Like, now you're in the quirk zone. Test your powers on long range attackers. Or long range. And if not, just use a bow and shoot those 3 targets. As Zuko pulls his bow back and he used 3 arrows. As he shoots all 3, hits all 3 straight in bullseye 3 times, and that's surprised Inko, as they couldn't believe that Zuko and then 2 more, and then Zuko says, alright, so actually it's time skipped, so it won't be like a super long video, so yeah. Zuko was basically went in and even further. the fifth one is real fountain of youth. So as he goes in and like he completed the fifth one, as when they entered into the fountain of youth, as they bathed in it, as they got younger, as Zuko, like Zuko Midoriya is pure heart, so did the darkness Zuko. So when he touched or actually, yeah, Fountain of Youth and Zuko's powers. So when he goes for the power thing, as he learned to control it, as he looks at his own as he now at fully charged. So they yeah. So then when he goes and did the final one and he sees his own sister that you saw. Huh? The one that's this one that you saw before. Yeah. So she ends up waking from her slumber as please wait for part 2.